the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
Of course, we'll bring you those updates as soon as we hear more. Do want to get you to the forecast because it's really impacting the entire southern plains, much of the country being dominated by multiple storm systems lined up along the jet stream. The one that moved through last night did this in Seminole, drops a lot of hail. Pea-size to nickel-size hail, may have been a quarter or two within that, covering the ground. Thank you, Dylan, for sending that. The temperatures were in the 60s yesterday, and then as that cold air rushed in, you had both the air masses colliding and heavy thunderstorms that erupted in spots. Not everyone got that. We did have some rain in the metro, and temperatures overnight dropped like a rock as the colder air rushed in, down into the teens, with wind chills a degree or two below zero. Here's how we're sitting. The rain, the thunderstorm activity well off to the east now, expecting widespread severe weather in the deep south. Tornado watch in effect. Meanwhile, in the north end, blizzard warnings in the northwest, and that system is making its way down to the south. That front arrives tomorrow. It'll pass by mostly dry in Oklahoma. The next one is close to Alaska, and that is going to be our Sunday storm. It's 18 degrees, our Lucky Star Sky Cam network. We've warmed a degree. At OCCC, you can see the wind still blowing the fountain around there in the pond. Northwest winds 18 miles per hour, but slowly coming back down. Temperatures teens and 20s, and we will try to warm up today, but with the wind around out of the north, it is going to have a wind chill factor most of the day. Winds are 15, 20, 25. Wind chills right around zero. Getting a little bit of improvement now in central and southern Oklahoma. 25 at noon, 36 by 3 o'clock, and we'll try to stay in the 30s for several hours this evening. It's going to feel a little bit better, of course, when you get in the 30s. That's still below our average and, 20, 25 degrees colder than yesterday. 20s for highs in northwest or northeastern Oklahoma. Southwest, 48. So where are we headed? Got the details for you for your weekend. Tomorrow, we're mostly dry. We could have some flurries in the northeast, but it's all about the next cold blast that's moving in. We'll be in the teens for highs tomorrow afternoon. Sunday morning, feeling like zero will be the actual wind chill. The air temp will be near zero. Slowly, the snow starts to begin in the west. Sunday afternoon, it spreads across most of the state. Roads start to get slick. They're slick and hazardous into the evening, with off and on snow into your Monday. And it's all about the exact track of the low. So where is it? All eyes set on this area of low pressure trying to develop. It's going to get much more organized and ride the jet stream back down into the southwest and eventually across Oklahoma. Still about 2,600 miles away. Once it moves in over land, we'll get a lot more instrumentation taking measurements of the storm, which really helps us fine-tune the track, and fine-tuning the track helps us fine-tune the totals. Right now, the data is still fairly consistent that at least parts of Oklahoma get a pretty hefty snowstorm out of it. Exactly where those heavier bands set up, I'll show you what the latest shows. We've got a cold front coming in through Kansas. That's going to come through Oklahoma tomorrow morning. Some snow maybe up into Kansas and northern Oklahoma Saturday. Then on Sunday, the heavier snow moves in. That system swings out and the snow just spreads across the state. All 77 counties have a likely chance of getting snow. Some of those higher bands will likely be up to the north and the northeast. If that system continues to shift further south and takes a southerly track, that'll bring everything farther south. That's possible. In the morning, 7 a.m., single digits in northern Oklahoma, 25 in Oklahoma City, but dropping quickly. That'll be very briefly at daybreak. The wind chill will already be near zero, if not below zero, in northern Oklahoma. 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow, temperatures in the single digits and teens, and the wind chill still a big factor. Chance for flurries coming up on your Saturday, very light snow, and then the stronger storm sets up Sunday into Monday, and it spreads across the state. Some data suggesting we kind of get a secondary wave into your Monday midday. We'll have to see how it plays out, but here's the latest. No major changes in the track as of yet. We'll get a lot better data this afternoon and evening, and of course, David will have that for you. Cassie has the latest at noon today, 3 to 6 inches. Some areas 3, other bullseyes closer to 6, and then 4, locally 8 on the high end in the north and northeast. Doesn't look as nearly as much once you get south and west of I-40, but still the chance that we've got some pretty slick and hazardous conditions as we head Sunday evening into Monday morning. Our team of trackers are geared up. You got to stay tuned to the forecast over the weekend as we fine-tune everything. Our storm trackers, they're going to be out in full force, and we'll bring you updates of exactly how this is playing out. One of the biggest concerns is just how cold we're going to be. We get above freezing on Wednesday. Robin and Lacey, back to you.